dash and bust and fight, tag of lights at the lights. Every night we don't fight, we decide, live inside, baby shows and escapade. Fancy arcade, pixelated party, lesson made unafraid. Karaoke screams, singing themes, heart and sleeves. Anime dreams, person seams, city gleams, dancing screams, endless streams, lights extreme, Saturday gleams, so it's day gleams, so it seems nothing reams. Raise the channel, riot loud, crowd unbowed, techno sound, pulses pound, dream astound, youth unbound, joy profound, I'm lost and found. Channel raver on the prowl, echoes howled.
Broadcasting live from Site B, located in the mythical town of Fresno, which doesn't actually exist. It's your boy, the OGGM, bringing you all the rock, all the roll, all the spookies, and all the tabletop role-playing game nonsense you can fit in a thimble. It's the 18th day of October. It's about 8 o'clock-ish in the morning. It's 62 degrees and gorgeous outside, and we have been doing this for 90 Saturdays in a row, more or less. That's right. It's time for another Saturday RPG shout-out. Time to shout out some new channels that we've discovered on the YouTube. Thank you, as always, Jeff Gamebox, for sending me these links. I don't think this channel idea would have gone as long as it's been going if not for the hard work Jeff continues to do, sending me these stuff every week, considering I'm not paying him. I bit my tongue. So if you have a free moment, please wander over to Jeff's channel, link down below, and give him a subscribe. Let's have him hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Jeff Gamebox, yeah, support this guy. He really is awesome, and he does a lot of hard work. And he listens to me vent. So, yeah. All right, so it's time. Let's go make some new friends. Let's wander through the neighborhood of the tabletop role-playing game community. Try and find some positivity. It's been a really rough, hard, ugly week yet again. And as we have done every Saturday for the past 90 Saturdays, it's hard to believe there's been 90s of these. We're going to try and make new some friends. I feel like there's been more, but I counted and there's 90. So maybe there was some on the old channel, because we started this before we moved from Site A to Site B. But whatever. There's so many people preaching negativity. Somebody has got to be out there and hold a little flag and put it down and go, guys, can't we just come to the table and play silly game about goblins with sticks? It's not that hard. It's a freaking game. Anybody who wants to play should be able to play. It's goblins with sticks. It doesn't matter. So let's go make some new friends, spread some positivity, and generally see what kind of trouble we can get into and how many things I get wrong. All right, first up, we have Begest. Begest. That's a thing, right? Isn't there an animal called the Begest? I don't know. What happened to my thing? Anyways, Begest has 130K subscribers of 16 videos. What is this person doing right? And they've done, their thing says, we do video essays on stuff we find interesting. Okay, simple. The last time they posted was 3 weeks ago, and it's them playing 6 Space Marines Hold the Pass at Thermopylae, 6 versus 2,000. And yet it's pictures from a completely different game. Okay, then a month ago they did why D&D Monsters design is genius. Well, with the exception of slime, almost none of the D&D Monsters designs are genius. Most of them make no sense whatsoever. But hey, yeah. So just evolution of zombies in the wild. Hear him talking about Andor. Hear him talking about Lord of the Rings. Another video game. So just a hobby. Yes, is Delicious with Dungeon the best D&D TV show on TV? Yes, it is. How one anime fixed Ikasaki's main issue, and he's showing video frames from a video that isn't Isasaki. Here's him talking about sandworms. So just a hop, skip, and a jump. How did this guy get 130K subscribers with 16 videos, who's been doing this since 2023? Probably he had a larger channel, and he shaved it down to the current thing, or his videos are really amazing. Either way, Begest, how you going? Thanks for being awesome and sharing your insight into the weird, wonderful world of tabletop role-playing game and weirdness in general. We appreciate you. Moving on. How y'all doing today? It's a lovely Saturday outside here at Site B. Hopefully you are all well and healthy and ready for Halloween, and hopefully your streets are all decorated. And if you have a cat or a dog, please remember to keep them inside during the Halloween stuff because, yeah, especially if you have a black cat like me. All right, next we have Red Wolf Vion. Red Wolf Vion has 9.76K subscribers, 4.2K videos, and they've been doing this since 2012, and it says, home of mechas, fighters, RPG, action, and more. Mecha. I hope you join us on this journey. We play many games here, but you'll mostly see Gundam Mecha games. Not always, but it's here. I like to help others get into similar games while showcasing different aspects of gameplay. Never be afraid to ask a question or help. I wanted to build a community where we can all nice, chill, enjoy our nerdism together. Gundam Mecha or not, I do love Mecha. I'm not a big Gundam fan. I'm more of an old school giant stompy go nagi transforming Mazinger, Robo, Guy King fan. So yeah, but still, hey, Mecha video games, I assume, because there's not a lot of Mecha role-playing games. So let's see. Last time they posted was 22 hours, and they're playing Death Ground, which is a dinosaur-themed first-person horror. Then they did a thing about Mecha Break, which is a online mecha game that you can play where you play a mecha, more of the Gundam design than the big stompy robot style that I like. Here's them talking about Gundam. Here's Arkveld, which I don't think is a mecha game, but okay. Gundam. Helldiver. Gundam. Some kind of live play or video game called Daemon Ek Machina Titanic Scion. So yeah, a lot of video games, a lot of mechas, a lot of Gundam, a lot of things that are sort of vaguely connected to mecha. I'm not seeing a lot of love for the big stompy robots of my generation, but that's okay. Gundam, took the anime mecha world by storm, and it was advertised so much better than the stuff that came before it. So it's understandable that when Gundam hit, it hit hard, and so many people are like, "I fucking love Gundam," and I'm like, "I miss my big stompy robots. Where's Rocket Fist? Where's Rocket Fist?" And then I discovered the Brave series and like Go Geiger, and I was like, "Oh, good, the tradition is still being kept alive." So yeah, let's give Red Wolf Vion a sub. He doesn't really need it because he's got 9.76K subscribers, but he talks about mecha. Not enough channels out there talk about mecha, and I love me some giant stompy robots, as you know. So give me mecha. Okay, moving on. We got the other one. The next one, I love the name. Already. We've got Unfolding Machine. They've got 1.34K subscribers, 101 videos, and they have been doing this since 2006. It says, Jensen Var is here. I am a tabletop role-playing game enthusiast, particularly into solo role-playing gaming, creator of Pilot Unfolding Machine and Game, and Scene Unfolding Machine systems for playing tabletop games without a game master. Also an avid VTT player, and I like VTTs. And it talks about solo play and tools for role-playing. And I just love the name, Unfolding Machines. Unfolding Machines. It feels like the kind of band you would listen to in the 90s in the dark, late at night when you were depressed or on a long drive. Now singing their number one song, Unfolding Machine, Heaven or Fresno. That weird trippy 90s trans hop, Cocteau Twins, emo type stuff that I loved. So yeah, the Unfolding Machine just sounds like a band. So I love this right because of that. Last time they posted was a month ago, where they're talking about how to save and share solo RPG map. Poom Companion how to random tables. Poom Companion how to character sheets. I guess Poom is the game he's playing. Plot Unfolding. Oh, Plot Unfolding Machine. Okay, so he made a thing called Plot Unfolding Machine, and this is him showing how Plot Unfolding Machine works. So he's managed to fit the word Unfolding Machine into the name of everything he does, which has got to be kind of hard. Here's him doing Band of Blades, Blades in the Dark. Here's him doing some solo plays of his own games, some other people's games, helping design the software, looking some other people who were doing solo games. So yeah, this guy's got his act down. Look at the quality here. I mean, yeah, some good looking stuff. Very attractive, very clean. It looks like he knows what he's talking about. Looks like he's a cool dude. And plus, Unfolding Machines, again, just a great name. It feels like I would have their CD in the 90s, you know, right next to like my Cocteau Twins or Transvision Vamp or all the other great weird bands that I listened to in the 90s besides Nirvana. All right, moving on. I got one whole viewer. Hi, one whole viewer. How you doing today? Next, we got Side 21. Side 21 has 135 subscribers. Bam, you have 136. 144 videos. Welcome to Side 21. We do live plays. Dive into epic adventures and thrilling story with us. Whether you're a seasoned adventurer or new to tabletop role-playing game, joins our friendly community to watch our game systems, character spotlights, and more. Roll dice and embark on a journey with us. And they've been doing this since, I'm going to say, oh, wow, 2024. So, yeah, critical. So it's a live play. It's them playing a live play. The last time they posted was a month ago. It was called Cook-Off Calamity, The Curious Case of Ferricel, Part 2. I'm assuming it's D&D 5e or something. This one does say D&D 5e, D&D 5e, D&D 5e. They looks like they dress up a little. So yeah, live play. If you've seen, we're all familiar with the live play format now. We wish them all the luck in the world. We want, you know, hey, maybe you could be the next Critical Role. Maybe you could do Critical Role better. Don't know. I do live play now, but mine is pretty amateur, better to what these guys are doing. Sometimes I think I need to upgrade my editing foo, and that might get me more subs. And other times I'm like, you know what? People are used to the crappy way I do it. I don't know. Maybe people appreciate my balls to the wall, no editing, just vomit out whatever comes to my mind style. Probably not considering how few views I have, but we could get Side 21 more views. It looks like they do hard work for whatever it is they do. And we appreciate the hard work, spreading a little positivity and Halloween goodness on the tabletop role-playing game community. And last up is somebody I thought I already was subscribed to, but I guess I wasn't, or I subscribed and unsubscribed or something. Anyways, this is Daniel from Driving and Dragons, and Daniel deserves 1,000 subs. The amount of hard work he has been doing to improve his channel and improve his quality and his editing and his AI kung fu is definitely kicking ass. And he's doing the thing where every week he shouts out other channels tongue-in-cheek style, pointing out things they've done wrong. He's got this thing called intelligence is a dump stat, which really I think, Daniel, is most of your examples are wisdom is a dump stat, not intelligence is a dump stat. Most of the examples of when you point out these channels and them doing stupid things, it's more like, yeah, they failed their common sense role than they failed their know stuff role. But he's averaging 200 views on his intelligence is a dump stat, so I guess it's working. So, and he's called me out. Daniel and I have gone after each other before. He's called me out several times, but I still appreciate the hard work he does, even though if I don't always appreciate the way he does it. He's found his niche. It works for him. The quality of his videos has improved 1,000-fold. The quality of his research has improved 1,000-fold. The quality of his speaking voice has improved 1,000-fold. He's really grown, so he deserves 1,000 subs. Not as much as Jeff Gainsbox deserves 1,000 subs, or you deserve 1,000 subs, but Daniel definitely deserves 1,000 subs for the hard work he has done and how he has grown this channel. So thank you, Daniel, for spreading some humor. You and I don't always agree, but I do appreciate your humor. Though really, I think it's wisdom is a dump stat, not intelligence is a dump stat. Especially when you're talking about mine. Oh, the OGGM did this. It's like, yeah, no, that wasn't a fail of an id stat. That was me just being stupid and failing my common sense stat. Maybe common sense should be a separate stat, you know? That's probably the topic of a whole separate video, because D&D intelligence isn't really intelligence, it's book learning and knowledge. You could be a raving loon and still have a 17 int in D&D, because it's all about learning and knowledge and the accumulation of knowledge, not necessarily how smart the character is, because D&D characters make lots of dumb choices. So maybe it should be like common sense book learning. I don't know. I'm an idiot. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you all for joining me. If you have a channel you would like me to share out, please let me know. If I brought up your channel and did something wrong, I got called out the other day about a channel that I said wrong things about. So I always appreciate when somebody actually watches these and goes, no, you got my channel wrong. This is actually what I was doing. It's like, yeah, I'm just shouting your channels out, dude. I'm not reviewing your stuff. I get these lists and I'm trying to spread positivity. You know, hopefully your method and your madness and your message is positive and you're just trying to do cool things, but whatever. Really appreciate Jeff for sending me these videos every week. Really appreciate each and every one of you for letting me do this for 90 weeks in a row. And for all the people out there, whether you've got 2 subs or 2 million subs, keep up the hard work. Congratulations for your channel being as successful as it is. We could always do better. We could always spread more positivity. We could always bring everybody back to the table to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Because isn't that really all we want? You know, man, I just want to go back to the table and with some friends and play goblins with sticks and make silly voices and, you know, pull the same lever on the same trap 20 times in a row. You know, hanging out on TJ's floor in Studio City playing D&D, you know. Yeah, I just miss that, man. Hanging out at Seth's on Saturdays and Thursdays nights playing whatever with Aaron and Tristan. I miss those days. So that's why I do this. That's why I've done this for 90s. And of course, as always, in closing, thank you, ironmouse. Thank you, Henya the Genius. Thank you, Zentreya. Of course, thank you, Hakura, my Oshi. I would not have gotten this idea without Mouse. So, as always, Mouse, I love you, support you. You are an inspiration. Thank you for the idea of doing channel raids and doing them in a positive manner. So, my secret dream, of course, hey, one day I'd like to play Minecraft with Mouse. It'll never happen, but it's a secret dream. Yeah, so if you appreciate this, and I got to do a little self-plugging here because the holidays are coming up, there's a link down below you can use. My stuff is on sale on DriveThru. You could donate some money to the Ko-Fi. You can get yourself a set of Only Crits dice using my Only Crits link, whatever, you know. Toss a coin to your Witcher, as they say. Help support the OGGM going into the tail end of the year. 2,300 subs would be the January 1st goal. Can we make it? Happy Halloween. I'll shut up now.
Electric beats, bust the streets, endless streets, midnight beats, living heat, hearts beat, bleed, polyphonic meat, cyber beats, rhythm sweet, Saturday schemes, beat retreats, makes us complete. Blazing trails, no fails, neon veils, waves of gales, color tales, joy sales, countless wells, endless rails, like the veil, Saturday's tale, we hell breaking jails.